Welcome to the Tundra Tailgate Zone. Great to have you here. I'm Wayne Larrabee, the radio voice of the play-by-play of the Green Bay Packers. Wonderful to see all of you. How many are here from out of town? You know, Waupaca doesn't count. Waupaca's kind of in the general area. Out of town, out of state. How many out of state? All right. How many are here at Lambeau Field for the first time? You are in for a treat. Playoff game for your first Lambeau Field experience. All right, let's bring up the president and CEO of your Green Bay Packers, Mark Murphy.
Wayne, how you doing?
Good to see you, Mark.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Great to have a home playoff game.
Mark, let's talk a little bit about your impressions of the season in general. Boy, you know, Mike McCarthy mentioned that he kind of as a coach looks forward to the challenges of the turbulence of a season. There's a pretty heavy turbulence midway through this season.
Yeah, it was a challenging year, kind of a roller coaster. We got off to a pretty good start, 3-1 at one point, and then 4-2, and then of course, you know, the 4-game losing streak. But I tell you, I was really impressed with the leadership of the team, Mike, and you know, our great leaders, Aaron, and some of the other players. You know, we never gave up, didn't panic, and just kept playing hard. And of course, you know, I think kind of what really exemplifies that is Aaron's run the table. And that was, now you all know when he said run the table, it wasn't just the regular season, it was right through to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
But,
there's more left on the table, isn't there?
It just shows his confidence, and you know, Aaron's the type of player, you know, he can back it up himself. So it's really been fun to watch him play. I mean, he's playing at a level that I don't know if we've ever seen him play at, Wayne.
You know, you'd have to go back to 2011 when he had that incredible season. But you're right, he's playing as good as it gets right now. And there's no question about that. He's elevated the people around him, the players around him, making a star out of Geronimo Allison. Aaron Ripkowski, you know, I mean, he almost made the cover of SI this week. Just amazing when you think about it, the players that are emerging on this team.
Yeah, and you know, I think having Jared Cook healthy, you know, he's really presents matchup problems. That's been a big advantage, getting him back. And you know, Jordy, you know, it's so funny. I love Jordy. He is such a hard worker, and to see what he's gone through, his rehabilitation, missing all last year, all of the media saying, oh, he's lost his step, and he kept working and working, and you know, he's back. I think he looks as good as ever. You know, it's just unbelievable that he's been able to do that.
Now, I want to welcome a couple of guys that I'm sure many of you remember. Great players in the history of this great franchise, and we're pleased to have them both here. He was an outstanding running back, Super Bowl 31, who was the leading rusher for the Green Bay Packers. The following year, in a game against the hated Dallas Cowboys, he rushed for 190 yards. To this day, that's the third best single game rushing mark in the history of the Green Bay Packers. Please welcome up Dorsey Levens. Great to have you here, Dorsey. Wonderful to have you. I want to welcome up a teammate of yours, back on that Super Bowl 31 team. You know him as the guy who invented that little leap into the stands, you know? Believe me, it's tougher to do than you think, you know what I mean? It's a little tougher than it looks. He made it look easy, but he's a Hall of Famer, as is Dorsey Levens, Packers Hall of Famer. Leroy Butler, the great safety.
I look forward for Jared Cook to destroy these guys down the middle, and that's what we're looking for. And the running game with Ty Montgomery and Christian Michael should be very effective.
You know, I think you're right. I think that tight end, Dorsey, you guys, you know, in your title team got a tight end. Once you got your tight end into that mode, you had Mark Chmura here. You added another tight end who had a little more speed down the seam. Made all the difference in the world, didn't it?
Oh, it really did. You know, and Chewy was such a good blocker. And Keith Jackson was a guy who could stretch the field. So we had a double threat at tight end. And then we had great receivers. You know, we had Antonio Freeman. You know, we had a whole bunch of guys. So
Dorsey Levens, Leroy Butler.
Thank you very
much. Go take some pictures of these people.
Yeah, thank you.
Wonderful to have you both here. Great to have you here. Thank you, guys.